Breaking news tonight, a fierce debate continues at the State House late tonight over abortion in Indiana. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Donaldson.
I'm Debbie Knox, and let's take a live look now at that debate that's still ongoing right now in the state Senate. Senators making their way through more than 60 different amendments on the proposed abortion bill. They have already defeated a proposal to place more restrictions on abortion in the state.
We have team coverage tonight as that debate stretches long into this night. Let's begin with CBS 4 State House reporter Kristen Eskow with where the debate stands right now. Kristen?
Well, Bob and Debbie, we've seen the debate pick up a bit in the past hour in terms of the number of amendments that have been discussed, several of them just within the past hour. But earlier, things had been moving a little bit slower because there was a 2-hour impassioned debate on an amendment that was introduced to eliminate the rape and incest exceptions from the bill. That amendment did fail, but after an impassioned debate from lawmakers on both sides. Now, we want to remind you about what this bill does. The bill bans abortion in all stages of pregnancy, except in cases of rape, incest, and substantial risk to the mother's health. Earlier this week, an amendment was approved in committee setting 8 or 12-week deadlines for rape and incest survivors to be able to obtain an abortion legally. Now, we saw many lawmakers from both parties speak on the amendment on the rape and incest exceptions. We saw divisions play out in the Republican caucus on this issue, with some lawmakers saying they believe women who have been assaulted should not be forced to carry a pregnancy to term. Meanwhile, others who are against abortion say they feel the life of the mother is the only appropriate exception.
You got to remember, if this is your daughter or your granddaughter, are you willing to say to her, sorry, but you're going to deliver that baby at the age of 10?
One wrong doesn't make a right. We have traumas in our lives, and they're terrible. But I know 2 women that the best thing they ever did was keep their child.
Now, that amendment failed by a vote of 28 to 18, with several Republicans joining all of the Democrats in the state Senate in voting against the amendment. Now, one change that has been approved so far would allow the Indiana Attorney General to prosecute violations of this abortion ban that a county prosecutor in the jurisdiction won't. You may recall a few weeks ago, County Prosecutor Ryan Mears here in Marion County has said he won't prosecute any cases under this abortion ban if it does indeed become law here in Indiana. Of course, we'll see how that plays out and the amendments process as it continues well into the night, perhaps into the wee hours of tomorrow as the lawmakers continue to go through amendments. 62 amendments have been proposed. For now, we're live at the State House this evening. Kristen Eskow, CBS 4 News.
All right, Kristen.